Good day everyone and welcome to the Land of the Lost SMP Survival Server tutorials. And this tutorial is on the grief prevention system and claiming blocks. Now when you first join the Land of the Lost server, it's just like any other survival server. You have to punch wood, you have to make picks, you got to get coal, you basically got to do all the survival stuff. And then of course you got to start looking for a place to really build. Feel free to take time to do whatever it is you got to do. Nothing is different or changed in this world than any other. Feel free to use temporary materials such as dirt or wood to build huts and shelters along the route. And of course, carry on finding materials, mine iron, explore caves, do whatever it is you need to do to survive. Now, once you have found that perfect location where you want to build a permanent base structure, this is where we now want to start talking about claim blocks and what grief prevention does for you. In this case, all we need is a chest. Your first chest becomes your actual first claim blocks. And by placing this chest in the center of where you want to build your newly found first base is going to be where all the blocks are going to be claimed. We claim a 9 by 9 directional area all around the chest for actually 361 blocks. So it's actually 19 by 19 size square. So in this case, I'm going to put the chest here, and when I do, it's going to make my 19 by 19 protected area all around me. You'll notice I've now gotten a message to let me know that this chest and all the nearby blocks are protected from breakage and theft. In this particular case, I can even see the markers of my territory. Now these markers are not real, so these are only markers. So that's not real gold, and this isn't a real glowstone. This 19 by 19 area is now totally safe and protected from anybody else doing anything in this zone. People can now not do anything with any of the blocks in here. My chest is fully locked and unable to be opened by anybody as long as it stays within the blocks. And anything I build is totally 100% grief proofed. In this case, these 361 blocks are now my first home. By the way, picking up the chest does not pick up the claim blocks. Now that you've placed the chest, it is now just a normal chest. So if you didn't like where you've picked to start at, that's fine, but it will be a little bit of time before you'll be able to reclaim these blocks and move them somewhere else. In this case, the other thing to show you is how to see a material, and that is with the stick. Sticks, when you right-click outside of a claimed area, will just tell you that no one owns the block. As you'll notice, your indicator blocks are now turned off. When you are outside your own claim area and you right-click, it turns off your indicators. When you're inside your area, though, and you right-click, not only does it tell you that you own the block, but it turns your indicators back on, so you can always see where the four corners are of your claimed area. In this case, I will now continue to build while I'm inside my claim. And in the next tutorial, we'll talk about expanding claims and doing additional things.